Fruits are often seen as nature's perfect food, sweet, juicy, and full of vitamins. But did you know that some fruits can be harmful, even dangerous, for people with kidney problems? If your kidneys are not functioning well, certain fruits can overload them with potassium, phosphorus, or natural sugars, leading to serious health complications. In this video or article, we're revealing 10 fruits you should avoid if you have unhealthy kidneys, because knowing what not to eat can be just as important as knowing what to eat. Bananas. Potassium overload. Bananas are often praised as one of the healthiest and most convenient snacks, loaded with essential nutrients like fiber, vitamin B6, and vitamin C. However, for people with kidney disease, bananas can present a serious risk due to their high potassium content. Potassium is crucial for regulating muscle contractions, nerve function, and heart health. But when kidneys are compromised, they struggle to remove excess potassium from the bloodstream. This can lead to dangerously high potassium levels, a condition known as hyperkalemia. A medium-sized banana contains roughly 400 milligrams of potassium, which can quickly add up and exceed safe levels for those with reduced kidney function. Since people with kidney disease are often advised to limit their potassium intake to help maintain proper electrolyte balance, bananas are typically restricted or eliminated from kidney-friendly diets. Consuming too many potassium-rich foods can trigger unpleasant and even life-threatening symptoms, such as muscle weakness, tingling sensations, irregular heartbeats, and in severe cases cardiac arrest. For individuals with chronic kidney disease (CKD), it's important to consult with a healthcare provider or dietitian when planning meals. While bananas may seem like a healthy choice for most people, they can pose significant risks for those managing impaired kidney function. As an alternative, low-potassium fruits such as apples, berries, and grapes are safer options that still provide vital nutrients without compromising potassium levels. Oranges. Citrus trouble for kidneys. Oranges are a popular fruit known for their refreshing taste and high vitamin C content. They are commonly recommended to boost the immune system, improve skin health, and provide antioxidants that combat inflammation. However, for individuals with compromised kidney function, oranges can be problematic because of their potassium content, which is higher than many people realize. A medium-sized orange contains about 250 milligrams of potassium, and a single glass of orange juice can pack over 450 milligrams, potentially exceeding recommended potassium limits for those with kidney disease. Since the kidneys are responsible for filtering and balancing potassium levels, a weakened or damaged kidney may struggle to handle excess amounts. This can result in potassium buildup in the bloodstream, leading to symptoms such as fatigue, nausea, muscle weakness, and heart rhythm disturbances. In severe cases, unchecked potassium levels can contribute to life-threatening complications such as heart failure. For those with CKD, or other kidney-related conditions, oranges and their juice are often best avoided. Fortunately, there are plenty of lower potassium fruit options that can provide vitamins and antioxidants without the associated risks. Berries, apples, and grapes are excellent alternatives that are both nutritious and kidney-friendly. By choosing the right fruits and working with a healthcare professional, people with kidney concerns can still enjoy a varied and satisfying diet while protecting their overall health. 3. Avocados. Nutrient-dense but risky avocados have become popular as a superfood due to their healthy fats and fiber, but one of their downsides, particularly for kidney patients, is their very high potassium content. Just half of a medium avocado has over 350 milligrams of potassium, and many people eat more than that in one serving. For someone on a renal diet, avocados can silently contribute to potassium overload, which the kidneys are unable to filter out efficiently. Over time, this buildup increases the risk of hyperkalemia, putting additional strain on both the heart and kidneys. Even guacamole, often eaten in large portions, can be harmful for those trying to manage potassium levels. 4. Dried fruits. Concentrated sugar and minerals. Dried fruits, like raisins, apricots, prunes, and dates, may seem like a convenient snack, but they're heavily concentrated sources of potassium and sugar. During the drying process, water is removed, but all the minerals and sugars remain, meaning just a small handful of dried fruit can contain over 500 milligrams of potassium or more. This concentrated nutrient load is hard on the kidneys, especially for those with decreased function. Additionally, the natural sugars in dried fruits can raise blood glucose levels, further complicating the health of patients who also have diabetes and kidney disease. Whenever possible, opt for fresh, low-potassium fruits in small portions. 5. Kiwis. Small fruit. High-potassium kiwis are rich in vitamin C and dietary fiber, and while they're often considered a heart-healthy fruit, their potassium content is surprisingly high, about 215 milligrams per fruit. Eating 2 or more kiwis at once can easily raise potassium intake to dangerous levels for someone on a kidney diet. When added to fruit salads, smoothies, or eaten as a daily snack, kiwis can unintentionally add to potassium overload, especially if combined with other high-potassium fruits. While healthy for most people, kiwis should be limited or avoided if your kidneys struggle to filter out excess minerals. 6. Pomegranates. Too much of a good thing. Pomegranates are often recommended for their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, and they do benefit heart health. However, for people with impaired kidney function, they can cause more harm than good due to their high content of both potassium and phosphorus. These two minerals can build up in the bloodstream when kidney function declines, leading to complications such as weak bones, heart disease, and nerve issues. Pomegranate juice, which is highly concentrated, can deliver an even bigger dose of potassium in a single glass. If you're on a renal diet, it's best to enjoy pomegranate only under medical guidance, or skip it entirely. 7. Cantaloupe and honeydew. Sweet but dangerous melons like cantaloupe and honeydew are refreshing and hydrating, but they're also rich in natural sugar and potassium. 1 cup of cantaloupe contains over 400 milligrams of potassium, which is too much for people on a low potassium diet. Honeydew has similar levels. For people with chronic kidney disease, these fruits can increase the risk of muscle cramps, fatigue, and dangerous heart rhythms. Their high water content also doesn't dilute their mineral load. While they might be a summer favorite, these melons are not recommended for regular consumption by kidney patients. 8. Mangoes. High sugar and potassium mangoes are delicious but loaded with natural sugar and potassium, a tough combo for damaged kidneys. High sugar intake can raise blood sugar levels, putting more strain on already struggling kidneys. Combined with their potassium content, mangoes are best avoided by those with chronic kidney disease. 9. Tomatoes. A sneaky source of potassium. Technically a fruit, tomatoes are used in many savory dishes, but they're very high in potassium, especially when concentrated into sauces, pastes, or juice. A cup of tomato sauce can contain over 900 milligrams of potassium, which is more than double the safe limit for many people with kidney disease. 10. Starfruit. Toxic to weak kidneys. This tropical fruit may look harmless, but for people with kidney problems, it's one of the most dangerous. Starfruit contains a neurotoxin that healthy kidneys can filter, but damaged kidneys cannot. Even small amounts can cause confusion, seizures, or even death in people with advanced kidney disease. This fruit should be completely avoided by anyone with poor kidney function. Just because a fruit is natural doesn't mean it's safe for everyone, especially when it comes to your kidneys. If you or a loved one has kidney disease, or reduced kidney function, avoiding these 10 fruits can help prevent serious complications and protect overall health. Always work with your doctor or dietitian to choose the best foods for your condition. When it comes to your kidneys, every choice matters.